Welcome everyone to this special celebration of international business. Today I'm with a professional whose career reflects the evolution of international business and continual learning. Welcome Ximena, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Hi. As you said, congratulations for this project. I don't know how to start. My name is Ximena. I'm 32 years old. I have been working in international business since 10 years ago. I think that's a lot.
Yeah,
I haven't think about that. Yes, 10 years ago.
I already read your background, your academic background, and I know you have a quite diverse story.
Yes.
And can you tell me why you choose to start with a degree in international business, in translation, but focus in international business? I ask him this because sometimes a student, as me, choose to start with international business, administration, something like that. But you start in a reverse way.
Yes, I always explain that because when I think about studying in the university, first, when I see my grades in high school, I always was really good at English. So first, I wanted to study actress. I want to be an
actress.
Yes.
I think all of us want.
But of course, that's not so good idea. Then I started to study translation, and the career was with a mention in international business. And in the third and fourth grade year, we have this specialist part of international business, and I really like it. And then I finished my degree in translation, and then I did a diploma in Universidad de Chile.
Of foreign trade.
Exactly.
Okay, but now you're studying logistics, right?
Yes. Because
Okay.
When I study translation, I learned the English and part of the international business. Okay. Then I did the diploma about international business to know more about international business because I need the knowledge, not just the mention in.
Oh, you need knowledge for work, to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because mention in the international business is not so important, like know exactly what is international business.
Okay, and I guess that's why you decide continue zipping in that file because you're now studying logistics.
Yes.
That's the reason
because
that you choose.
Like the base is logistics.
Yeah. Okay.
Then international logistics, and of course, finally the language. So I did everything backwards.
You decide start with logistics based on the logistics is the base of everything practically. And of course, everything that we do have logistic in the middle. So commute to work, commute to go back to school, commute to university, and everything is logistic.
Yes,
in
everything.
Our lives. Yeah, but if you can highlight one key lesson that you learned from that experience of your life, what it would be?
Be very, very organized. You have in international business, it's very, very important to be organized with the document that you have, the process, the steps that you are making in the trade. Okay. Because you have legal documents in your hands, and it's a lot of money if you don't have it.
Well, you have to be organized even if you're a student of your worker.
But you are working with the federal organizations like SAG.
Oh yeah, of course.
You have to
or see at it, which
the customs with Chile or international customs with the documents that you have to have. So if you don't have the documentation, you will be fined, and the fines are not cheap.
Yeah, but if I have to ask you something about your job, your experiences, what was the first company that you start working for, and what was your experience in that company?
My first company was Prinal. It's I don't know if you know Gourmet, the company that's.
I hear some.
Yeah, it's the competition. Prinal, it's a manufacturing company that works with the food.
Okay.
My main job was analyst in international imports, because we import the raw material of the food. Okay. The ingredients that you read in the backwards of the products that you don't understand what are. That's what we import.
Okay, you practically made all the logistic process related to bring food to the Chilean people, practically, because Profesional is a gastronomic company, something that you said. But then, after 5 years, right?
Yes.
That you've been in Profesional, you decide to join Unilever.
Yes.
Which is a huge company,
yes,
completely different. And tell us how much different it was and what was your role in that company in that time.
First, to make it clear, Profesional it's a very familiar company. When I started there, in the interview with my then boss, because it was the job interview, it was like, I know nothing, but you can teach me everything.
Okay.
And she saw me and said, okay, perfect.
They were friendly with you.
Yes. Okay. Oh, perfect. Come here. She taught me everything.
That sounds good, because sometimes when you arrive to the company...
No, she is the best boss that I have ever had. Actually, when I started to thinking about study again, I asked her. Like, ABB, I'm thinking to study again. Perfect, you have to do it.
Okay.
I recommend you this. So then to go back to the question.
Something else. What she says when you said, I want to leave Profesional and I want to join...
She wasn't in the company.
Okay. So you were free.
Yes.
Free. Okay.
So then I was 5 years in Profesional. She taught me everything. But then she wasn't there when I left. I thought and I felt that I have done everything that I could in that company. And the next step, it will be boss of the department, and it wasn't possible in that time.
Okay.
And then, thanks to LinkedIn, Unilever contacted me.
Okay.
Hey, because I was like open to work.
Okay.
We see that you are open to work. Do you want to join? Of course. I mean,
how much you pay doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. No, it was like.
Okay, I know to know that.
Actually, when I leave Profesional, it says this is not about money. It's about experience.
Yeah, and of course. We cannot compare Profesional, even if there is a big company here.
No,
we cannot compare
Unilever
because it's such different and opens you doors around the world.
Yes,
and that's what I want to know. What's the most difference between that two companies? I know you're...
The bosses. Because in Profesional, I have one boss.
Okay.
In Unilever, like it's a multi-international company, I have many bosses in different countries. Because the hierarchy, it's really complicated, because you have like your own boss in Chile, but she has like two bosses in other countries, like we had one in Argentina, Brazil, and there is another boss for Americas. For different contexts. It's very complicated because you have to report to different bosses at the same time.
The structure of the company is biggest, or bigger, and that's why it's more complicated.
Yes.
Not what you've been doing in that time.
Oh, of course, it was bigger. It was a bigger company, so the products that we managed were bigger.
But now you're not working in Unilever. You're in other company.
Yes.
In Mitsui, it's a Japanese company. If you don't know what type of company it is, you can explain us what is Mitsui and why you changed Unilever to Mitsui.
Again, experience, because I already felt that food company was enough for me, because it was too many years and I don't want to be in the same field.
Yes, how many years you been in Unilever?
1.5 years.
Also, practically you been in the gastronomic like six years and a half.
7 years.
7 years.
Yes.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Because
you want to change the focus of your career.
Too much time in the same field. It was like I have to change because I don't want to be in the same field forever.
Okay.
You have to be multitasking this progress of international business, because you have to know. I want to know everything. I want to be part in many companies. But now I'm very happy in Mitsui. Mitsui is a trade company, so there is no product touchable. There is no product. It's business. So Mitsui have money, and they invest this money in many different companies, and we trade the products through these contracts. So we export. In my case, I work in the mining field. We export copper and other resources to Japan, to China, Vietnam, South Korea, Mexico, and United States.
Okay.
Like the bigger.
You're still a multinational company.
Yes.
That's the important thing. Based on your experience, what could be the most important thing that you will risk of all the information that you get on that time of your life, and now even your life, and put it in practice?
I think my point of view is being adaptable, because as you mentioned, I work in food companies, and now I'm working in this totally different company that is a trade company. I don't see the mining, I don't see the copper, I don't see the product itself, but you have to be adaptable to try to work in different spaces. As you said, Mitsui, it's a Japanese company.
Yeah.
So I work with Japanese people.
Yeah, they're completely different.
Totally different. The sounds inside the office, it's really funny because it's totally quiet, because they work.
Yeah, they work. Yeah.
They totally work.
I watched sometime. They used to have cameras that scan you. How many times do you work? How many times do you don't work? I'm not sure if that system is here, but I'm pretty sure in Asia it's that system.
Yes.
And do you think actually to be successful on the companies, on the workplaces, it's to be adaptable?
Yes.
Right? It's completely be adaptable.
But adaptable, but not being Japanese people, because Japanese has their own way to work, that it's too much work. Okay. They work a lot. We are all everybody is having lunch and they are working.
Okay.
So, you see the office, and
maybe that's why
Chileans are having lunch, and Japanese people is working in the lunchtime. So, okay, it's good to work, but you have to rest. You have to have your space to be a people and eat.
Yeah, of course.
That's my point of view.
That's the most important thing, even for Chileans. If you don't eat as a Chilean, you will die someday. Yes. Well, each person can die, but I can see, I can tell Asian people don't need to eat to work.
No. So you have to be adaptable, but not be convert into that people. You have to be adaptable and have your own sense.
Yeah, thank you for all this. And I want to connect all this information for students that are near to start looking for jobs. As me, I near to start looking for a job. I'm already doing that. What for you are the most important skills or values that we should have instead the moment that we are start working or looking for jobs? There is a value or a skill, a specific, that can help me to. For me, it's
to know who you are, which things you know that you do, the things that you know you do, and the things that you don't know to do. For example, Power BI.
Okay.
Power BI, it's a new tool, and if you don't know, but the job is asking you to manage it, watch a YouTube video.
Okay.
You have a base of this, but you have a base and you can see, I actually don't know how to use it, but you have to be honest.
Yeah.
So you have to know what do you know what to do.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to know yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to know myself.
Yes, and you have to sell yourself. You have to.
I improve myself too, because you said if you don't know Power BI, watch a video, do something to learn.
Yes.
So practically, the most important thing is learn and be honest with yourself, and of course with the people that you're working for. Because if you say, no, I know Power BI, and you don't know anything about that, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, you know, if you watch a video of Power BI, actually I don't know how to use it. Oh, you know what? I think I can do it. Give me 2 months. But you have to be honest, because as you said, if you say something that you actually don't know, they are gonna catch you.
Yeah. Yeah,
and what I say every time I started a job is, if I made a mistake, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to be totally honest, because if I made a mistake and I don't tell you, I'm gonna be a liar, and I'm gonna be cut up like a liar, and I made a mistake, so it will be a double problem.
And not only that, because when we are working, we are related to money. So practically all the things that we are doing, it's money. And
it's a lot of money.
If you make some mistake, even if it's just a little, like a comma that you miss in some word, that comma could ruin everything. So I can understand everything that you said. I heard that you mentioned Power BI. Do you think Power BI is something that we really need right now in the international business?
Really, but it's a plus.
Okay, it's a plus.
You really need to know Excel.
Okay,
like it's the best way.
Yeah,
I know people don't know how to use Excel, so
I learned how to use Excel. Yeah, but it's practice. So
just practice. Literally, you can know how to use Excel by videos.
Okay,
you can watch how to you make your own database. That's because every company has their own database.
Yeah.
That Excel is the mainly program that you have to use.
Yeah. And finally, there's any messages that you can tell me because I'm a student, and tell us to be prepared of in the time that we finish our degrees?
Don't get frustrated, because it's you said 2 months. You have 2 months to live in INACAP. Don't get frustrated if the companies doesn't call you, because you are new in this world of working. You don't have to pressure yourself to get a job in like a week, a month. Take your time. Take your last vacation. A great a month, I don't know, but don't get pressure to get a job like now, and a very good paid job now, because it's impossible. Don't get frustrated by that.
No, because I think
if you get an awesome job,
they will be amazing. But if I want a job as a student, I accept any kind of job that some company offers me, I can make a mistake because I wouldn't be prepared for that.
But remember, you have to be honest. When you start the job, you have to remind them, hey, I'm new in that. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. I'm new. You were new in some time, in some point. So remember, you have to be honest with your knowledge.
Of course, 100. You heard that. You have to be 100% honest.
Yes.
Even if your academic institutions told you made something, but you don't remember it, don't put it.
And use AI.
Of course.
You have to use it, but not in a bad way. But if you don't remember something, AI, I don't know, ChatGPT, Gemini, we have a license in our job. Yes, with Copilot. They allow us to use, and they promote to use Copilot as an assistant.
It's so important, AI today, for international business, because we have a lot of presentations to do, a lot of informs to do, and we don't have the time to write everything, but we have the information. And we already know, if we put the information to AI and say, give me a report that, and we read it, we will say, it's all right, it's okay. And also we can say, no, it's not all right, so we feedback everything and make me another inform. So I'm really glad to be speaking to you with today. I hope this information helps you guys to the time when you have to leave the institutions and start in your working place. Thank you for all, Ximena.
Thank you to this awesome project. I hope it's been for a while, for the next years. It was an honor to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. ¿Salió bien?
No grabé nada.
Ay, te
Me equivoqué.